My beautiful queen, welcome back to my channel. It's Barbara Muckle here, and as you know, I'm your sister in healing, rebuilding, and standing in your truth. Today, I want to talk about something that we don't normally talk about, something that can shift our entire trajectory after divorce. And that is choosing the right relationships, whether it's a love relationship or otherwise. You know, One of the things is that I am open at the end of this video. You'll be able to choose the right relationships, but more so to be able to identify red flags when you see them and no longer ignore them. Um, the reason why I'm saying this is because after divorce, you're not just looking for love. You are rebuilding your life. You're rebuilding your home. You're rebuilding a future. And these relationships that you're choosing, whether romantic or otherwise, will either support the growth that you have made so far, or they will sabotage the hard work that you have done. So I just hope that at the end of this video, you would have learned something and take away from this, and you're much stronger and continue to build on you. Uh, Today, I really want to talk about why the relationships that we choose after divorce really and truly matters. You know, After divorce, you and I know that we're at a vulnerable and yet powerful place at that time. You know, our heart, it aches, but yet it is so tender, and our wisdom is much deeper, however, still vulnerable. Um, we have lived through enough pain and the hurt to know that what we need at this stage, and you and I need at this stage in our life, is peace, right? And we don't need a spirit that will drain us. So, we want to look at the importance of the relationships that we're building. And this is why the relationships you invite into your life now must be chosen. You must be intentional with the relationship, the people that comes into your circle. The ones that I call earn the right to be in your circle, right? We're just not just choosing, randomly, or we don't do that anymore. Because the truth is, the wrong people are going to just pull you back into those old patterns, and the right people will help you to grow into the woman that you're becoming, which is so beautiful. So we want to look at the healthy relationship. I'm sorry, healthy relationship um, after divorce. What that looks like is the ones that give you peace instead of performance. We're not faking anything. We're not over explaining ourselves. We're not twisting ourselves in knots like thought about just tripping over myself when I was younger. No, we're not tripping, and we're not shrinking to fit into anyone's puzzle. No, we're not doing that. We need the peace. We're not performing. There's no fluff here. And the second thing I want to look at is that, ones that honor your healing journey. Yeah. Someone who understands that you're rebuilding, not rushing, someone who respect your boundaries, your time, and your process. That those are the people that you want in your circle, I call it. And when we think about partnership rooted in truth, not fantasy. After divorce, we stop chasing potentials and we start choosing reality. That's our reality. We're not pretending about anything. I know you're not. We're not in the game business. And the next one I really want to look at, under the relationship you choose after divorce, why they matter is accountability and emotional safety, right? When you have been hurt, safety is everything, and the right people don't make you guess how they feel about you. Because really and truly, the way you feel about me really doesn't matter to me. Yeah. Or I should say, it should not matter to me how you feel about me. And that's the truth. You know, um, I have come too far. One would call it come too far to get to the place where you're gonna decide my worth, or you're gonna tell me how and where to go. It's not gonna happen. So yeah. Another thing that I want to look at, and this is where we get to red flags, the ones you can't ignore at this time around. You and I know that during the marriage or before the marriage, or the relationships we have been in, is that we see those signs. We see the signs, and what we do is that we talk ourselves out of telling them to run, just pushing them out of our lives, or pushing those things out of our lives. So what we do is that we ignore the red flag, right? And many of them is those are the red flags that get us into marriages. I actually know, individuals who have seen the red flag. Is allergy time, and I'm sorry. Maybe we'll click this one out. We're just keeping it real. It's allergies, right? And many times, individuals in the marriage, before they get into the marriage, they knew, they saw, but what we do, we skid over those things, and make apologies for those things, and so we spend time. They're now spending time trying to survive in the marriage. Yes, so we're not going to do that. um, During this time, when we're choosing, this time we see, we hear, and what we do is that we act on what we see and hear. And here are some red flags that your ill self refused to dismiss. And I laugh because inconsistent communication, you have individuals who you don't hear from them. They talk to you like you're a priority one day. I'm just so into you. And the next few days, you don't hear from them. And, you're just holding place until, right? Uh, I kid you not. I have been down the road where, this person would be calling me all the time, and we having great conversation. And when you think that you're moving forward, there's nothing there. And you're holding space. I don't hold space for anyone. There are friends who says that I don't give chances. That's not true. That's not true. I really cannot deal with the consistency. Their inconsistency reveal their character, and for others, the consistency really reveal who you are. So it's vice versa. I don't have time. And another thing, we think about the emotional unavailability. Oh my word, emotionally, they're not there. If you feel it, it is confirmation. You can't build a future with someone who is not there, right? So see the red flag and run, run. Just get away from that because those walls that they have up, let me tell you something, those walls are not coming down and they're going to tear your heart apart. So, emotional, unavailable individuals, whether or not we're talking about love relationship, we're talking about the others who drain you, take from you, never give back when you need someone to talk to, they're not there. You don't need that. Also, we talk about love bombing. I really love that. Fast compliment, fast promises, fast. It is so intensified, but no steady action behind it. And I really want to I love this one because there was this individual who really, so in love with me and selling all the stories. And one of the first thing, if you follow my videos, you'll hear me talk about it at some point where this man is asking about my bills. How are your bills? And I'm like, why? I've known you for quite some time, but now I'm getting to know you. So why are you asking me about my bills? So I want to help you with your bills. I want to help, you know, to get to know you. I want to be able to give you this and give you that. And it might sound so nice, so fast. And if you're not level-headed, if you're not standing in your truth, if you cannot see those, you might see it as well. Oh, this is nice. No, red flag, red flag. Do not do that. Do not do that. Real love shows up slowly, steady, and it's honest, not people just trying to get over you by just telling you, fluffing things up. I can do this for you and I can do that for you, and whatever. No, we don't just get, you know, hyper over those things anymore. Yeah. And disrespecting the boundaries. This one gets me. If someone makes you feel like you're not anything, or feel the quality for having a standard, um, if this person is going to make you feel less by having your boundaries, your standard, then guess what? This person, to me, this is not love. This is literally one trying to manipulate. And once they get you and corner you, it becomes an everyday thing. So don't think it's gonna go away. So you have to set your boundaries and stand on them. Stand on them. Stand alone. It's okay. You understand. And if they're not healed, if they have not healed their past, what I find is that all of us come with different things. And if those individuals, the friends have not healed their past, what they do is that they bring all of that into your life and then make your life a living hell. You want to stand, you did not come this far. You did not survive all the hurt, your divorce, to become someone else's emotional therapist. So, yeah, why are you trying to, you're taking care of them? You're not no one's mother. You don't want to mother them. And for those who don't value your time, it's time to run. See the flags and flag them by. See the flags and flag them by. Send them on their way, right? You don't have time to waste. Like someone who say, we have no time for this, right? So those are the red flags that I hope that you'll see and you'll realize your worth and know that all the pain that you've gone through, you really don't need to get back or to go into those inconsistency, those people who don't have any boundaries for themselves and they expect you to be just, um, any way they want you to be. No, remember to stand in your truth. As you declare, I see them, I hear them, and those flags are to go away. Yeah, and that's it for a red flag. Um, but we cannot go on without talking about what a healthy relationship really looks like. That's the part that I say, yay, let's talk about that. Let's flip the script. Let's go to the place where, you know, what the right relationship should feel like. And if you've done all the work, you want to be able to breathe. You can breathe and become the standard and not the exception, right? So, um, that means your peace, right? You can breathe, you smell it, you feel it, and this peace become your standard of life and not just the exception. And I'm telling you, it is so awesome to feel that peace. And number two, I am big on communicating. I'm known to ask a lot of questions. Well, I'm a counselor. What do I do? I ask a lot of questions, but I want to be clear. Communication is clear and it's honest and it's steady. And you know when it's not going right. You know when things don't sound too good. You never have to chase clarity because it's there presented. And that's what I love. So communication is key in a good relationship, what it looks like. And individuals who meet you right where you are, the ones who are going to meet you right where you are, they understand that you have, you have your children, you have your job, you have responsibilities. Maybe you have been through the trauma. They understand that you have been through the trauma, and they don't want to rush you, you know. That's what it feels like. I remember is someone who says, "Oh, you're too involved in your church, you're too involved in your business, you're too involved in, there's too much you got to give up something." And first thing they choose was telling me, "Oh, you have to give up your ministry." And I'm like, "No, I got to give you up. That's it." So, you know that we don't talk because I am at a place where I need my peace, right? I have gone through so much to get to this place in my life. No. And I'm taking time because healing is, again, not a sprint, it's a marathon. It takes time. It takes time when you want that. And again, those we talk about the ones that respect your boundaries, not just with their words, but with their actions. And that is actions speak louder than words. People can just tell you what they want you to hear, but when they act on it, it's the most beautiful thing. And I know what a healthy relationship look like with your friends or the person that you fall in love with is one that add to your life and do not drain you. I I I I and you have been through enough draining, right? So someone who compliments you, someone who inspires you, someone who supports and appreciates you. That's what you're looking for in a good relationship beyond your divorce. So when you look at those things, it makes you happy, put a smile on your face. And I don't know for you, it does put a smile on my face because I really and truly love, love, love. I love love. And those are the things that we really and truly want in our life. We want someone who's going to love us through the process, someone who is going to make sure that they understand where we're coming from, know that we've been through a lot, and want to make us want to add to our lives as we had to theirs. Yeah. So that's what it looks like. So, Queen, choosing the right relationship after divorce is not just about being picky or guarded. I've been told that I'm so picky, and I tell them, yes, I'll wear it on my sleeve. I'll wear picky if you think that's picky, but it's not picky. It's making a conscious decision of who comes into my circle. It's about protecting the woman you're becoming. You have to. So don't let people label you, saying that you're a picky person or whatever. No, you're choosing and you're trying to choose right for you. Choose, you know, someone who comes into your peaceful state and will, help you to maintain that. You're rebuilding from the foundation. This is now a foundation where you're building, and anything that is shaky, that is uncertain, unstable, cannot come with you into your next chapter. That is something that we know, and you don't want. And it ain't no going back, and we're not just taking anybody along, for this ride into our newness, into your newness. So again, um, you have to remember is that you have to permit yourself to walk away fast. Walk away. Run when you see those red flags. Permit yourself to choose slowly. Take time. Take time to know these individuals. Be careful who you bring into your circle. Learn to trust again, but you got to do this thing. You have to be meticulous. You have to be intentional when you're choosing your sanity, your happiness really is paramount. I know what it is to be happy and feel coming from where I'm coming from. And most importantly, permit yourself to choose yourself first. Um, it comes a point in your life where you got to choose yourself, where you're number one, number two, and number three. Oh, one of them say, no, 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 that's being selfish. No, I call it self-care, taking care of yourself, because if you love yourself so much, you're going to know and see and feel when it's not right, because you've come to a place where you can take care for yourself and you know what works for you. You know what keeps you happy, keeps you sane, and you don't want to go back. So you choose, the relationship that you're attracted to, those relationships will honor who you truly are. Yeah. So, I'm just so excited about the next chapter of your life. And I hope that you take away from this is that when you see those red flags, don't compromise. Do not make excuses for them. You got to step out. And when you see those beautiful things that honors you, honor who you are, respect your boundaries, allow yourself and permit yourself to enjoy those moments as well. If this message has blessed you, like this video, subscribe, and share it with another woman who needs to hear this video, just knowing her worth and knowing that in the next chapter of her life, she's leaving all the things that does not suit her or you or me by the wayside. Remember, you're not just healing from your past. You have to know that you're preparing for the love and life you truly, truly deserve. You just got to know that. I am just so happy to be a part of this journey with you again. I am Barbara Muckle. I am your relationship coach, and I will see you in the next video. Stay empowered, stay grounded, and keep on standing in your truth. I am just so excited. Remember, click the link below and like this video. You'll be glad you did.